Deep in the burning sands of Egypt, where the sun beats down like a hammer on stone, lies a place of secrets and shadows, the Valley of the Kings. For thousands of years, this sacred valley has hidden the tombs of pharaohs, their treasures, and their stories. But among the grand chambers and golden masks, something else lingers, mysterious inscriptions, carved into the walls by hands long turned to dust. These markings whisper of forgotten gods, lost rituals, and perhaps even curses that still echo through time. Our story begins in the year 1903, when a young archaeologist named James Whitmore arrived in the valley. He had spent years studying ancient texts, and now he stood before an unmarked tomb, one that had been overlooked by treasure hunters and scholars alike. The entrance was narrow, half buried in sand, but as he stepped inside, his lamp flickered over walls covered in strange symbols. They were not like the usual hieroglyphs of Egypt. The shapes were sharper, the lines deeper, as if carved in a hurry or in fear. Whitmore traced the markings with his fingers, feeling the weight of centuries beneath them. His translator, an Egyptian man named Hassan, frowned as he studied the inscriptions. "These words," Hassan whispered, "they do not speak of kings or gods. They speak of something else." The inscriptions told of a door. Not a door of stone or wood, but a door between worlds. A door that must never be opened. The deeper they went, the colder the air became. Whitmore's breath curled in the dim light as they reached the burial chamber. There, in the center of the room, stood an empty sarcophagus. But it was not the absence of a mummy that made their blood run cold. It was what lay beneath it. A second set of inscriptions, hidden from view, told of a guardian. A creature that was neither man nor beast, but something in between. The last lines were a warning. He who wakes the watcher shall sleep forever. Whitmore, ever the skeptic, laughed off the superstition. He ordered his team to dig beneath the sarcophagus, searching for hidden chambers. But as the first shovel struck the ground, a sound echoed through the tomb. A low, grinding noise, like stone moving against stone. The workers froze. Then, from the shadows, something stirred. Hassan was the first to see it. A shape, tall and thin, with eyes that glowed like embers in the dark. The workers screamed and ran, but Whitmore stood paralyzed as the creature stepped into the light. Its skin was like dried parchment, stretched over bones too long to be human. Its mouth opened, but no sound came out, only a whisper, like wind through a tomb. Whitmore never spoke of what happened next. When he was found days later, wandering the desert half mad, he could only mutter one phrase: "The door is open." The tomb was sealed by order of the Egyptian authorities, and the inscriptions were never fully translated. But some say that on quiet nights, when the wind dies and the sands go still, a faint scratching can be heard from beneath the Valley of the Kings, as if something is trying to get out. To this day, no one knows who carved those inscriptions or what they truly meant. Were they a warning? A plea? Or perhaps a message meant for those who would come after? The Valley of the Kings keeps its secrets well. But one thing is certain: some doors should remain closed, and some words should never be read aloud. The sands shift, the years pass, and still the valley watches. Pitting for the next curious soul to uncover its mysteries or awaken its guardians.